Lovely day, folks. Almost feeling like fall. So listen, when it comes to your house, pay close attention. Are cracks in your foundation leaving you a little worried? Well, if they are, it's probably time to get them checked out.
Well, one local company says overlooking what may appear to be a simple crack can potentially cost you thousands in the long run. Phil Pieri with Atlas Foundation is here to explain.
Good afternoon. How are y'all doing?
Good afternoon.
Thanks for coming.
We are doing well. So listen, right before we went to break, we showed a photo of a crack. I mean, it's sort of normal for homes to have settling and cracking, or is it?
You're going to have settling and cracking for sure, but when that happens in year 14 or so, give or take a penny, when you start to see stair-step cracks along the brick walls,
That's
probably
when you
got a
know it's
problem.
foundation.
And when you say, like, you've probably got a problem, what is the problem?
The problem is
causing
your
it?
house is settled. Settling comes from too much water or lack of water. And if you go through a duration of lack of water, the house will literally settle into the ground.
So are more people after Harvey seeing these cracks in their foundation? Because obviously the foundation's probably unsettled due to all the water that's still there.
And I think that they're noticing it more now. And what we're trying to do is educate people, make sure that you're getting your foundation checked before you have any of your renovations done. Because if you discover it 2 years down the road, then you got to redo all your renovations that you just did.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes.
Nightmare.
So if you see problems like stair-step cracks along the brick, cracks in your sheetrock, misaligned doors, or anything like that, you need to call a foundation expert.
On the stair-step cracks,
Yes.
the photo that we just saw, people sometimes call them zippers,
Yes.
right? Or a zipper crack.
Correct.
And you guys, have, since the late 70s, you've been in business working on both commercial spaces and residential spaces. Can you give us an example of the types of help, I mean solutions, that you can provide?
Yes, we can provide foundation repair with a concrete press cylinder into the ground, using the weight of the house to the structure of the house. We also use polyurethane on commercial buildings to level the interior of the buildings. Also using that for driveways, void fills, sidewalks, or anything like that.
What about lifting the house up? Because that's, I mean, this is something we hear about. That seems kind of major.
It is major.
It is very major. If you're talking about lifting a foundation 1, 2, 5 feet up in the air, it becomes very major and very costly.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Now, if you are to be walking around your house and you notice a crack, but you've never noticed it before, say you don't know how long it's been there, is that something that should raise a concern if it's just a crack? You don't see the studs or it's not stair-stepping like you said. There are some cracks that are not as emergency.
Correct. The earlier you catch it, the better off you are,
Okay.
especially for cosmetically.
Okay.
Cosmetically, if you catch it early, sometimes those cracks close back up and you don't have to worry about it, okay? But if you prolong it and let it go, that little bitty crack
It's going to
goes
turn
to
into
a bigger crack, or that door that's barely sticking goes to a point where it never will shut again.
Okay.
And once it's at that point, that's just going to require thousands of dollars in repairs. So I guess, so the message that you're trying to send to people is, if you see a crack, don't ignore it.
Early.
Call you guys.
Yes.
And then what happens after the call? You'll come
Once
out
you
and make
call
an
us, we'll
assessment?
come out and give you an assessment of how much it's going to cost to fix it, how many holes we need, pilings we need to put on your house. We'll come out, do the work, pick the house back up where it should be, as close as possible. After that, then you can do your cosmetic repairs. Then move on
Typically,
with your life.
how long of a procedure does that take?
Typically 2 to 5 days.
Oh, so I was thinking it was like weeks or months type of
If
a.
you're not talking about raising a house
Okay.
way up in the air, typically we're in and out within a couple of days.
But you guys also do raise houses.
We do have the capability of doing that, yes, sir.
And how does that even work? I mean, you're sliding these huge. Yeah, I know you're smiling. Very involved, right?
Oh no, yeah,
You're pumping up a bike tire.
exactly. No.
Eventually it'll raise up.
They'll use what's called a monolithic lift, where you're literally lifting the whole structure at one time.
Okay.
Okay, where if you're just having a corner of your house, we can come out there and just manually do it. That's not a problem. But if you're talking about lifting a structure, you need to go start a lift system to pick the whole house up at one time.
Oh my gosh. So if someone is having like foundation or structural issues though, I guess the point is whether it's a big issue or a smaller issue that could become a bigger issue, you guys will know what to do.
Absolutely. And what we want to do is make sure we get everybody educated. The first thing that you need to do before you get your sheetrock put back, your doors and windows replaced, please call a foundation person.
And you guys also offer a lifetime warranty.
Lifetime warranty.
Okay. So
if it ever moves again, we'll come out for free.
Okay.
What if there's another flood?
If there's another flood, I mean,
there's another flood.
Another flood.
Another flood.
I know.
And there just is.
And so, but yeah, what we warrant is if the house ever moves in the areas that we worked on,
Okay.
we'll come out for free.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we work on all kinds of projects, be it commercial, warehouses, apartment complexes.
Not just residential homes.
residential.
And did you guys work on a cathedral in Galveston?
We've worked on the cathedral in Galveston. We also have worked on the Bishop's Palace.
Okay.
Very, very nice. Well, I know a lot of our viewers out there are probably going to be walking around their homes, inspecting very carefully for cracks. So if you see any cracks, Phil is the guy to call.
Absolutely. Please call us.
Yeah, for more information, 713-641-4844 or visit atlasfoundation.net.
Phil Pieri, thank you so much.
Thank y'all very much for having us.
Very interesting. And coming up, ready to banish your under eye bags, we're going to show you a pain-free solution that promises to have you looking well rested in just a few minutes. We'll be right back.